So hello and welcome to this class. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, type yes in the chat box so I know you can hear me. If you can hear me, just type yes in the chat box so I know you can hear me. Can you see the screen? Can you hear me clearly? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the class. Thank you for joining us. So thank you for joining us. I'm happy to have you here. We are going to wait a bit to 7:15 for others to join us. Then we would start the class. So that's what we're going to do. To ensure we can have lots more people joining the class. Let's do that. So tell me, how was your day? I hope you all had a good day. Did you have a good day? Let's talk a bit before others join the class. We'll wait a bit till 7:15 to start the class. So in the meantime, can you hear me? Did you have a great day? All right, good, good. David said he had a great day. David said he had a great day. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. And I hope the rain that has been falling didn't disturb your movement so much. All right, so we're going to have an exciting class today. I'm going to review the system I used to earn 125,000 in a week with you. And okay, Kenneth just came back from work. Welcome back from work. I hope you had a good day at work. And so yeah, like I was saying, and I'm going to expose everything to you and show you a few things that would really be helpful for you. And I believe you have your notepad and your jotter with you to take down notes, because I'm going to expose a lot of things to you. I'm going to expose a whole lot of things to you. And I believe this few minutes or hours you spend here will be a worthy investment for you. I believe that strongly. So we are just going to wait for 4 more minutes for others to join us in the class. And we will then commence the class by 7:15. I believe you can hear me clearly and see the screen. That's what matters, because I need you to hear me clearly and also see the screen. Okay. I'll need you to confirm if your audio is clear enough, so you can know if you miss out on anything. I need to confirm that. And also at the end of the class, you'll have a chance to ask your questions. So what you're going to do is you're going to type your questions in the chat box. We have to wait after the class so you get an answer, because I don't want any interruption while the class is going on. So we are waiting for 7:15. 7:15 to start the class, 2 minutes to go. So I wanted to put things in order and get ready for the class. So there won't be any distraction once the class starts. Okay, Kenneth says is it clear, so you can see me clearly. So we shouldn't have any issues, really. We don't have any issues. So 2 minutes to go. We are still waiting for others to join us. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Now is 1 minute to go. Like I said, we are going to start the class by 7:15. 7:15. So you want to miss out on anything here. So we are counting down to 7:15 to start the class. Anyone that is not here now would have to watch the replay or join us whenever they can. All right, so it's 7:15. Let's begin. All right, so let's begin. The 125,000 Naira week per week blueprint. And this webinar is hosted by Samson Buchagase, the editor of Success Digest. So let's continue. Now, these are the things that you are going to learn in this webinar. And one of them is how money works, which is extremely important. How money works. It is extremely important that you understand this, because anything you're going to do business-wise, you first of all have to understand how money works. And the second thing I'm going to learn is the almighty formula, almighty profit formula. And why is that? Because you need to understand this formula to be able to generate money on demand. If you want to be a successful business person, you need to be able to earn money on demand. And this almighty profit formula, which I'm going to show you, is going to make everything very simple for you. You're going to understand it. And it's going to give you a new perspective. Because when you see a business opportunity, you just use this formula to decode it and see if it's going to be profitable or not. So I'm going to give you the knowledge of how money works. I'm also going to show you the almighty profit formula. And then the last but not the least, we're going to talk about the 125,000 Naira per week blueprint. I'm going to show you how it works, and I'm going to show you a few things I do to make sure it works. Okay. So this is where we are going to, this is our target for today. Now, but why should you listen to me? I know a lot of you are on the Success Digest list and you also see my messages, but a few of us might just join for the first time. You might not know who I am. So let me introduce myself to you. My name is Sam, and I'm the editor of Success Digest. Success Digest was founded by my parents, Pastor Dr. Emmanuel Sonny Ojiagwase and Pastor Mrs. Esther Ojiagwase in 1995. The whole goal of setting up Success Digest was to arm Nigerians, give them the knowledge they needed to set up successful businesses that will lift them from grass to grace. Because my parents went through the whole process when they set up the first ever sports publishing company in Nigeria, Complete Communications Limited, in 1984. And they faced a lot of challenges getting that business to stand. But after a while, they decided to share this knowledge with people, with young entrepreneurs that also want to better their lot in life by starting successful businesses. And from 1995 to today, Success Digest has been a success because we have a lot of testimonies from our students. We have people like Akin Alabi, who is the founder of NairaBet and is also in politics now. And this is what he has to say about Success Digest and my dad. Let me just read it. My mentor, Dr. Sonia Ojiagwase, pioneered the sports publishing industry, sports souvenir, complete football, and then complete sports. He taught me how to pioneer an industry. So I pioneered the sports betting industry in Nigeria. I'm sure you agree that's a commendable achievement for him. And then we also have Ronald Inzumora. Ronald Inzumora is someone that, of course, if you follow him on Twitter, he's a very active person on Twitter. Even Aki and Abi, they're both active on Twitter. So you can also see them share that knowledge there. He has an interesting story. I mean, he talks about how he had to trek from Festac to the SADC building for a seminar. And that seminar changed his life forever. Now, this is what he has to say: favor better than labor, 100% fact. I know this. If I did not miss my mentor, Dr. Sonia Ojiagwase, I wouldn't be where I am today. I know this for a fact. While you walk, pray also that God make the lines fall in the right places for you, so all your hard work doesn't come to naught, which is true. I mean, a lot of people work really hard, but they don't reap the benefits for it. So, I mean, he's the best person to say this. And then we have Toyin Omotosho, who is the founder of Expertnia, the owner of Expertnia. And Expertnia is one of those products that has really touched a lot of Nigerian lives. And it's great that it came from Success Digest platform. So I'll just mention 3 of them for now. Of course, there are thousands and thousands of Nigerians who have benefited from Success Digest platform. And this is what he has to say. Dr. Sonny Ojiagwase, publisher of Complete Sport and Success Digest, used to say, once you master the skill of selling, you'll never be broke again. And this ties back into what I'm going to teach you about the almighty profit formula. Once you learn that formula and understand it deeply, not just surface understanding, but you understand it deeply, you'll be able to do amazing things in business. He says, I am glad I listened to him. And I hope you listen to me because it's going to help you greatly. Now, what is the 125,000 Naira per week blueprint? Basically, it's the system I used to generate 125,000 Naira in a week. As you can see here, I got paid a commission of 125,000 Naira in 1 week. And the whole point of this webinar, which we are having this evening, is for me to show you how I did it so you can replicate it and earn more. And the truth is, because I said it's 125,000 Naira doesn't mean this is the highest amount you can earn. No. This is just what happened in a week. And I wanted to show you how it works. But the truth is, this system I'm going to show you has brought in 300 millions of Naira, 300,000 plus millions of Naira within a month using this system I'm going to show you. So the sky is your limit. Don't look at it and say, oh, man, this money is small. No, It's like giving you a blank check. That's the way it is. What you learn in this class is like having a blank check. And with a blank check, you're the one that will pick up a biro and writes what you want on that blank check. That's basically what this webinar is going to give you. Now, requirements to make the 125,000 naira per week blueprint work for you. The first thing you need is internet connection. I mean, since you're in this webinar, I know you already have an internet connection that functions. And then the next thing is a laptop or a smartphone. Of course, for you to be in this webinar, you have a laptop or a smartphone because that is how you can join this webinar. Number 3, you need a deep understanding of how money works. Like I said, I'll show you how money works. I'll show you how money works. So you need a deep understanding of how money works, because if you do not understand how money works, it will be a losing game. Yes, money can come into your hand, you can make a lot of money, but you lose it. And then it gets to a point where you don't know how to make money anymore. So if you don't understand how money works, you are going to be in trouble financially. Now, willingness to learn and implement quickly. You need to learn. I mean, in this webinar, you're going to learn the 125,000 naira per week profit blueprints. But if you do not take action, if you not go out of the way and say, okay, I need to take action today and start working on this thing, you will discover that you will be in the same place you were before you watch this webinar. So you need to learn, one, then also take that learning a step further and take action with it, do something with it. Number 5, you need determination, because not everybody will have an easy road. I mean, nobody has an easy road to success. Nobody has an easy road to success. You need to take action and then keep facing the challenges, because business, like they'll tell you, is not straightforward. It's not a straight line. It's zigzag. You're going to encounter a few challenges, but if you can maintain your morale, be motivated, and be determined to succeed, you would succeed. That's just the way it works in life. If you keep going, if you keep showing up every day, you will succeed. And then the last but not the least, self-belief. You need to believe in yourself, because if you do not believe you can do these things, you would talk yourself out of it. You would talk yourself out of it. You would give up easily. So you need to believe strongly in yourself. You need to believe that you're capable of this and you deserve to win in life. Now, before we proceed, I want to know if you are following me. So just type, yes, I'm following in the chat box. Just type, yes, I'm following in the chat box, so I know if you're following me or not, okay? Just type, yes, I'm following, so I'll know if you can hear me and you can see what's on the screen, okay? Just type yes in the chat box, so I'll know if we're on the same page. Yes in the chat box, yes in the chat box. I need to see your yes, so I'll know we are on the same page. Can you hear me? Can you see the screen? That's what I want to know. If you can, type yes in the chat box. Okay, Kenneth says he's following. I believe it's not only Kenneth in this class, so I need to see more comments to know I'm carrying everyone along. Okay, Shegun says he's following, yes. I mean, where is Tunde? Where is Keith? Where is David? Okay, okay. I have 3, yes, I'm following, so we can proceed. We can proceed. Now, so the next thing we're going to look at is, how does money work? Like I said, I'm going to show you how money works. How does money work? Because if you do not understand how money works, you're going to have a hard time making money. You need to understand how money works. So to make money, you need to provide value to someone who is willing to give you money in exchange for it. And the thing about value is that value is subjective. So is what the person considers to be value. I mean, one person can consider a Ferrari to be a valuable car, while another person can consider a Ferrari to be, while another person can consider a valuable object that they're willing to pay for to be a shoe or a dress or a suit. So what someone considers to be valuable is what they are willing to pay for. And if you give that thing of value to that person, you are going to make money. So if somebody considers, okay, let me even show you an example. Now, let me show you an example so you see what I'm talking about when it comes to value. Because value is not what you consider value to be. It is what the person that wants to buy the product considers to be value. And I'm going to show you something here so you understand exactly what I mean by value and how value is subjective. Now, so this is what is called a pet rock. Can you see the screen? This is what is called a pet rock. A pet rock, as you can see, it sounds funny, but a rock that people consider pets. So look at it here. This is it. Sits good, pretty. I mean, it sounds funny, but this is a rock. This is a rock. And a pet rock to call your very own. Approximately 2 inches, but very playful. Personal pet rock travel crates and made with strong material and easy to install and use. So a pet rock, yes, a rock that is considered to be a pet. And look at this, 229.99. So basically, people are paying $30 for a pet rock. Can you understand that? Look at it. Look at it on the person's hand here. People are paying basically $30 for a pet rock. Basically $30. And look at it. You can see the reviews here. Look at it here. 4.4 stars. 529 ratings. So it's not as if it's even a mistake. You can see a lot of people are paying good money for this thing. Let's even scroll down a bit to see the reviews. So you look, customer rating by feature, easy to use, sturdiness, giftable, value for money. Look at that. Value for money. Look at this, value for money. $30 for a pet rock. A pet rock. Look at it. Let's scroll down to the testimonial so I can show you a bit. Our story, how we got our start, the blah. So basically look at them telling their story about it, about the pet rock. And the people who are buying this, not only have the money to buy it, but not only like the products, but they have the money to buy it. So you can look at it. Let's scroll down a bit. I mean, look at this, plain dead, good pets. I mean, look at this. Just look at this. Good pets. Look at this. I want to take us to the reviews so you can see people give their reviews. Look at somebody playing with it here. Look at someone playing with the pet rock here. You have to understand this product is super. Inside, you know, get ball. Wow. Everything. Very smooth, very nicely. So let's stop there. I don't want us to go too far into it. But as you can see, this person is reviewing a pet rock, stone, and people are paying $30 for a stone. $30 for a stone. So what does that tell you? It comes back to what I was saying here. Money is a result of value exchange. And the truth is, value is subjective. Selling to someone, if the person considers it to be valuable, the person will happily give you money for it, irrespective of what you think about it. And I just showed you the pet rock to give you an idea of just how absurd some things of value can be. Now, let's move on in this class. Now, to understand this blueprint, the 125,000 Naira per week blueprint, you must first understand the almighty profit formula. Now, like I said at the beginning of the class, I'm going to show you how money works. And also, I'm going to explain this almighty profit formula, because you understanding this almighty profit formula would give you a better grasp of what I'm going to show you next, which is the profit blueprint. But before I continue, before I show you the almighty profit formula, I want to ask, is there any question? Do you have any question? If you have any question, you can just type it in the chat box and I'll answer it before we proceed, so we can be on the same page. Is there any question? Okay, so it appears we don't have any question. Risky cats, you are jumping the gun, so your question will be answered later. Okay. First of all, you need to understand how this thing works before you start asking about traffic. So we'll get to that point. Okay. Now, let me show you the almighty profit formula. What is the almighty profit formula? 1, starving crowd plus magnetic marketing plus an in-demand product equals a bank account full of money. A starving crowd plus magnetic marketing plus an in-demand product equals a bank account full of money. Now, let me break down every component of this formula to you. Now, what is a starving crowd? A group of people who are not only interested in the product you are selling, but most importantly, have the money to buy it. Now, I showed you the pet rock a few minutes ago. Now, let me pull that image up so you can see it again. And pull that image up so you can see it. Now, from the example of the pet rock, you can see that there's a crowd, there's a community that wants to buy that rock. And it's not only, so you can see here, there's a community that wants to buy the rock, and 529 people are giving ratings. So this is a community that wants to buy the rock. So this person that is selling this pet rock has a starving crowd. They not only like the rock, but they have the money to purchase it, which is what matters. It's one thing to like something, but if you don't have the money to buy it, you have no financial value to the business owner. Do you understand? If you have 1,000 people that tell you, okay, I like this thing you're doing, but they don't pay for it, they don't purchase the product from you, they don't put money in your bank account, you're still making a loss. You're not in business. You're not in business. So a starving crowd, very important, please pay attention to this formula. Please pay attention to this formula. A starving crowd must be interested in what you're selling, and then also they must have the money to buy it. That's the most important part of it, okay? So let's go back to the slides. Let's go back to the slides and continue with the formula. The second component is magnetic marketing. What is magnetic marketing? An expertly crafted marketing campaign that convinces members of the starving crowd to buy an in-demand product from you. Now, a lot of people that have started business would have noticed something that happens and it baffles them. And that thing is, they see a product that people are buying. They say, man, people are buying this product, so that means they'll buy it from me. And then they get a large quantity of this product, and then show it to people that usually buy it. And then they realize that these people are not buying it as much as they expected. What could be the problem? The problem is, no matter how, okay, look at it here. The problem is, no matter how people like your products, no matter how much they like it or they are buying it, if you do not show them the benefits of parting with their money for your product, they would not buy it from you. So on the screen, you can see a product large number of people are already buying. Okay, so if they do not buy, if you do not convince them, rather, if you cannot convince them that this product has XYZ benefits for you, people will not buy it from you. That's just it. Now, let's go to an in-demand product. A product large number of people are already buying. If you try to sell a product no one wants, you would not make any money. That's just the truth. If you try to sell a product that nobody wants, you will not make any money. Now, the thing about in-demand products is that is one of the, I won't say the easiest components to come by in the profit formula, in the almighty profit formula. Why is that? Because you can either create the product yourself, which takes time. Yes, it takes time, but you can do it yourself, or you can work with platforms who already have in-demand products and sell as an affiliate marketer, and then earn a commission on each sale you bring in. Do you understand? So when it comes to in-demand products, you can either decide to do the work yourself of creating these products, or learn the skill of marketing. You find the starving crowd for the products, you create the magnetic marketing, then you can get the in-demand products from manufacturers who already have these products, and then sell it as an affiliate marketer and get commission. Both ways are valid. There is no one that is better than the other. It depends on your desire and demands as a business person. Do you want to create the product yourself, or do you want to be an affiliate marketer? It depends on you. Now, before we proceed, I'd like to ask again, do we have any questions? I want us to be taking these breaks to ask questions, concerning what I've spoken about. I want questions concerning what I've spoken about, so we would take it step by step. So I'll wait a bit. I'll wait for 2 minutes and see if I get any response or any question. And if I do, we'll answer it concerning what I've spoken about now, not something else. And if I don't, we'll proceed with the class, okay? So 2 minutes, I'm waiting. So there are no questions concerning this profit formula. So we are going to proceed, okay? Now, the 125,000 Naira per week blueprint of Almighty Profit Formula. Now, I'm going to dive now into my own process for earning this amount of money in 7 days. Of course, as you can see on the screen, starving crowd plus magnetic marketing plus in-demand products equals 125,000 in 7 days. Okay, now I'm going to break it down further for you and explain it to you. So now, a starving crowd, in brackets, email list. It's a collection of persons who are interested in a specific topic, e.g. entrepreneurship. The purpose of a list is to build a relationship with them and also sell to them. Most importantly, build a relationship first and then sell to them. Now, let me ask you a question. Who would you most likely buy from? Your friend, someone that you know and you trust, or just a stranger that is telling you to buy something? Before you buy a product, you want to trust the person that is selling it to you. You want to know if they have your best interest at heart before you part with your money. Do you understand? So an email list, of course, not just email list, but an easy way of doing this is to build a community around a topic. So there can be multiple topics. I mean, it's not just entrepreneurship alone. Any topic in particular that people are interested in, you can always build a community around it and then offer services to them, offer products to them that would suit that community. Now, a timeless marketing secret. The money is in the list. The money is in the list. Let me tell you a brief story. This man on the screen is Dan Kennedy, who happens to be one of the best business and marketing minds to have ever lived. He passed away recently. I think it's been a while.